You think that what we're fighting about is stupid. Just cause you don't agree don't mean it's stupid. Lately communication feels so useless.
Savage.
If we don't got that obsessive love, then what we doing? I don't ask for much from you. It's like you don't got the time to lose. Make me feel like I'm a burden when I tell you how I'm hurting. No, you just say you're sorry to say you did. I ain't over it.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm here to bring you a message this evening. It's currently 5:14, well, just 5:15, 5:15 p.m. That's Des Moines, Iowa. Okay, whatever. Scabs. All right, August 17th, 2024, 78 degrees, mostly sunny here. I'd like to just thank the Most High God. I just got done just showing some gratitude, just thanking the Most High God for helping me get, making every day a little bit easier for me. Every day gets better. It does. All right. Let me just get right into this. Thank you for joining me, though. So, on my way to the store, I went to go get some stuff to make some potato greens. I've been craving them. Like, I don't know if African potato greens are one of the best dishes to ever eat. Okay, I got to go get me some to make me some for dinner tomorrow. So, I was on the bus going to the store, and I'm looking. The bus stopped, and I looked to my left, and this dude and this girl start arguing. Like, and this isn't a bad. This is kind of like a really kind of bad area. I think it's like one of those like harm reduction homes or something like that. Anybody know what that is? A harm reduction facility, or like a wet house, where it's a place where people that that people that get high or drink can go and kind of do it in this contained environment. I don't know if that's what it is, but I kind of think that's what it is. But nonetheless, right across the street from there, this is over North Minneapolis, is like a corner store market, a superette, and people are usually gathering there. I mean, and before I tell you what I saw, can we just say real quick, like, oh my God, people. I don't judge people because they use drugs. I'm the last person to do that. But this is how you kind of know things are getting worse. Because back when I started getting high, when I was using, meth and shit, nobody knew people got high. Like, it wasn't something that people knew you did. As a matter of fact, it was kind of like a secret kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It was not easy to find drugs. You couldn't just get it from anywhere. And as a matter of fact, it was such a, and people out there that have used drugs before, particularly certain drugs, okay, like meth, that was kind of like a community, like a very kind of secret society-ish. It was very kind of secret. And it was not easy to find. People that used it weren't, because people that used it, you never knew they used it. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm on the like. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I don't condone. I'm not promoting drug use, and I'm not bashing anybody that does. Because everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own human experience, and so I don't know what anybody's. All I know is that it fucks people up, and it opens up portals and doors to very demonic energies to come in you, to come that are drawn to you, and it attracts all the energy that generally people don't like to receive. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to be in bad situations, be homeless, be jobless, without money, bad health, But I look over to the right. I see this all the time. This motherfucker was on the bus cleaning out a crack pipe, a crack stem, y'all. I said, oh, man. Like, he was getting off at this stop. I'm not. No, it's funny. Listen, I laugh at some of the most inappropriate things, but it's the audacity, the irony. It's so weird to me, y'all. On the bus, just cleaning out the crack stem, like, oh, I'm finna get fucked up, and whatever, do what you do. But there seems to be a lack of this is how bad this drug epidemic is becoming, where it's such a norm for people to get high, where people are sitting downtown. Like, there was somebody downtown Minneapolis at the bus shelter, broad daylight, smoking crack. When I was growing up, everybody had a crackhead relative. Everybody had a crackhead auntie or uncle. You know, we knew what a crackhead was, but there were so many. The people that I knew that smoked crack when I was growing up, they had jobs, they had nice cars, they had nice cribs, they went out, they still enjoyed their life, and they had their, you know, their little drugs and shit. And so, but now it's just like everybody, I see people outside snorting those pills, smoking the pills, just right in front of people as people are walking, going to work with their kids. It's everywhere, and it is bad, y'all. And that's the way. This is all a part of the plan to keep people asleep, to keep people enslaved, to keep people in their minds. Even alcohol, people to just be outside getting fucked up. And I still listen. I got my little frozen cocktail, okay. And so, like, I'm not knocking, you know, people that like to drink either. You know, drinking's one of those things you can do in moderation or don't do it all, or overdo it if you do it. I can't tell anybody what it is. I'm just telling you about me and what I see. But this drug thing is out of control. It is. For somebody to be on a bus just cleaning out their crack stem in front of everybody, they're like, no, I mean, maybe you should. I'm not saying you should be ashamed if you use drugs. But I'm just saying, what's up with the discretion? It's just like, come on now. That does show a lack. I don't care what anybody says. That shows a lack of care for self. If you don't, if how the fuck you gonna be? How the fuck can you be dirty, but your crack stem is cleaner than you? You are paying more attention to cleaning out that stem, to cleaning out that bubble, and your ass is filthy. Clean as a whistle, baby. But you walking around looking like a motherfucking garbage pail kid. There's something wrong with that. Okay? Like, seriously. Seriously, y'all. Can somebody please agree with me on that? Something is wrong with that. I can't tell anybody what to do. You know, I drank and used drugs for over 20 years. And I'm not making, you know, I'm not coming from that perspective, but I'm coming from a perspective back and think, even if I was still getting high, I would come home and go, what the fuck is wrong with these people? There goes that spider again. It's right on my screen, just doing its thing. I'm going to take that as a sign of protection. I don't think that it's I'm not going to kill it. I'm just going to fling it over. They got wings. Everybody gets one. Spider-Man energy. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads. You feel me? I feel like I need to turn this lamp on. Hold on. Certain lighting makes me look like a grandfather. I ain't with it. But no, so anyway, on to something else. So then I look to the left, and this dude starts whooping this chick's ass. And when I tell you that it wasn't like he might have just, he whooped her ass. And the bus was at a light. So it was like, you know, a whole kind of 30 seconds. And a lot can happen in 30 seconds. He starts slapping her. You know, she trying to get away from him, and he just starts wailing on her. She hits the ground. I'm like, everybody on the bus like, look, what the fuck? And just starts kicking her while she's down. A dude, y'all. He snatches her bags from her. A couple of females snatched this chick's bags. I don't know what the fight was about, and I don't even care. What I did witness, though, well, first of all, these were some black folks. So I already got a problem with that shit. I really, really do. Because You know, I'm only speaking from a black perspective, melanated perspective, personal, however you want to look at this. But specifically, I'm looking at it from a black male standpoint, from somebody that grew up in the hood, from somebody that is black, and sees the shit that I see coming from the black community. We are really the only motherfucking people that are ever outside acting a goddamn fool like that. Okay? There's all kind of videos of black motherfuckers beating the fuck out of each other. Every day. I wonder what's the stats. Once every 2 minutes, there's a video of some niggas or some black folks. Okay, let me say black people. No, I'm gonna say niggas because that's ignorant as fuck. There's always every 2 minutes, I'm sure, probably less than that. Probably once every minute, there's a video of some type of violence that black people are inflicting upon each other, uploaded every minute on some social media site. I don't know what the statistics are for other races or other ethnicities because I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, I don't go looking for this shit. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. But I see so much of black folks out in public acting a fool. And I'm not saying that black folks are the only. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, it's a real thing. Whether you're black or not. If you commenting right now, oh well, all races of people do that kind of shit and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna block you, because you don't want to because you don't understand. Then you should shut the fuck up and listen. Okay, like seriously, because anybody with a brain understands what I'm talking about. We as a black community, we got to do better as far as that's concerned. We just do. So there's a lot of work that has to be done. Just I don't know. I do know, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But my point is this: I seen a bunch of men sitting around watching a woman get her ass whooped. A bunch of men just sitting around watching a woman get kicked, get her ass whooped, and get stomped off for 30 seconds. Why didn't I get off the bus and go help? I was on the bus, okay? And because I was on the bus. If I would have been like off the bus, you know, I would have tried to intervene or look at some other niggas and go, hey y'all, don't you think we should? Because this dude was, this motherfucker was crazy. Something was wrong. And I get it. Maybe people just didn't want to be involved. Like we don't, people on drugs, blah, 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 blah. People like to, very, very much kind of look out for their safety. I don't know if the men called the police, but there was enough dudes out there to at least break it up. If not beat the dude up, but break it up. You know what I'm saying? It was just disturbing to see that. I get it. People have their own issues. Whatever the problem would have been, it could have been some. From a very sympathetic and empathetic standpoint. How could a man? I don't care what was going on. Even if we're gonna take it to like a real kind of gutter snipe ass level. Okay, yeah, she might have owed him a couple of dollars, or she might have stole something from him, blah blah blah. So everybody wants that. This is a very low vibrational kind of hood perspective. Well, he slapped that bit. If motherfuckers was gonna have that whole kind of, well, yeah, maybe she had it coming. He slapped that bitch around till whatever. But to stomp her out, like I don't know if the police came afterwards, but it was that bad where people on the bus were, everybody was like, damn, look at what is he doing. My thought was on the way back was, you never quite know, just kind of intervening or saying something to somebody in those moments, or just coming together to kind of show, hey, that's not right. You never know what that can do for people who would have, you know, for a young man or a kid that was watching to see that happening. Because you never quite know. A kid, let's say a 12-year-old dude is watching this happen and nobody breaks it up. And he's like, yeah, what do you think that he would think about when he's like 2 or 3 weeks later, a girl at school pisses him off and then he starts like remembers that shit. You know, it's that infectious. It is. But then I started to think like the men that were there, and like I said before, I've been that person in a situation where a dude was putting his hands on a girl and I was like, nigga, you gonna stop, not while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying one isolated time. I'm talking about plenty of times, you know? Yeah. But the thought I had was like, don't none of these niggas got daughters? You know? Would you want that to happen to your daughter? You know what a lot of people will say? That'd never happen to my daughter. My daughter wouldn't be out here like that. Do you think really? No, most daughters, most women that go through some type of domestic violence or on drugs come from parents who never thought that their daughter would ever be out there like that. Because that's how easy it is for people to get sucked into the cycle of drugs and domestic violence and abuse. It's just that easy. I always tell people I was with somebody one day and 6 months later I woke up and I was in a whole full-blown abusive relationship and I was like, how the hell did I get here? I didn't even realize how it had happened. So I don't know. What I'm saying right now is that I got 2 state cards that I was kind of Minnesota and Washington came out. So I'm going to see what the relationship is between those 2 places. What the significance is of that. But I'm just saying all that to say people got to do better, man. Men have to really kind of start looking more out for women. That's just how I feel. I've always felt like that. I grew up when I was growing up. Excuse me. When I was growing up, mostly all of my close and personal friends were females, and I grew up around a lot of women in my family, a lot of strong women. Some, you know. And there's a lot of women that I knew in my family and friend group, they went through a lot of different things, and I hated to see them go through that, because you know what good is having a man around, whether or not it's your intimate partner, a platonic friend, or innocent, or just like a regular stranger walking past you on the street who could help you and they don't do it. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, bisexual, straight. As a man, your job is to always protect a woman. I don't care what anybody says about that. An innocent woman or a woman that's in trouble, it's our job. That's the whole dynamic of a male and female relationship on this planet. You know? It's one thing to have words with somebody, you know, because there's a lot of women can get very disrespectful, and I can get right. You know, I've been known. Listen, I'll cuss a motherfucker. I don't care who it is, but I'm not gonna put my hands. And even a woman that I would cuss the fuck out, I'm not gonna sit around and let her get her ass whooped. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's just really kind of fucked up to see things like that. I should probably stop using so many curse words. 5:33 in the clock. Maybe I'll try to watch it. I'll try to watch it. I'll try it. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to do that sometimes, especially when I'm talking about certain things. But it's really kind of, and this is this is the grown folks channel. I don't understand the whole thing. I guess ultimately what it really comes down to is getting the ads. So how, you know, some videos you might decide like, okay, Some videos you don't care about receiving ad revenue. Fine. I don't know if not receiving ad revenue dictates the viewership though. I'm gonna do some more research on that. I don't think that it should dictate the viewership. I think that it should just dictate the ads, but whatever. But it's so, because you would think that it's just like my mind says it's just that easy for things to get on a different track, for people to just switch up the normal kind of thought process. But these are generational curses. These are things that are generational. These are things that are societal. Hundreds and hundreds of years of this kind of stuff. These cycles they've got to be broken. It's not going to happen overnight, of course. It's bad to see that. And yes, I know it occurs. There's two different things here that I'm discussing here. What I see as far as being somebody that's black, a part of the black community in this country, but there's also another part of it that goes to what the responsibility of men and their relationship that they have with women in this world. Because outside of what we see on the street, behind closed doors, there's a whole hella, my whole point was what we do in public, as opposed to maybe what other cultures or other ethnicities do behind closed doors that everybody doesn't see. That's the reason why it's so, so kind of socially acceptable to see black folks acting a damn fool like that out there. But then on the other side of that, as far as domestic violence is concerned, domestic violence happens in all different cultures, ethnicities, socioeconomic, people's different socioeconomic classes. I'm just frustrated because there's just a lot that has to be done in this world, and it's sad to see that kind of shit. But ultimately, what I'm saying is that my whole point when I was on my way home thinking about it is that men, we got to do better as far as our protection of women in this world. Yeah, a lot of women are in these situations because there wasn't a father there to protect them, or there was a male figure that abused them. You know what I'm saying? The first man that a woman ever falls in love with is her father. And if her father ain't shit, or hurts her, or abuses her, or disappoints her, then then that's what she looks for. That's what she seeks, and that's scientifically proven. I'll be right back. Shit.
Closer, closer, closer. A little closer, closer from the last one. I'm trying to play you, baby. It's more than that. I'm looking for a good vibration. Shawty celebrate, but ain't no celebrations here. Trying to get paid, yeah. I don't got patience for real. Out in LA, MIA, dodging temptation. Real skin girl, Sade, I'm not here to play. I know you want it all, but I can't.
Get your Spiritual Savage Love Oracle deck by clicking the link in the description box below this video.
Savage. Alright, so I'm back. Jeez Louise. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know when all my uploads upload. You feel me? Alright. So we got Minnesota and Washington. So I was just flipping through the state cards and this popped out. And we're going to take these energies and see what's going on here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads upload. You feel me? Ooh wee. That's how I know I'm getting old and shit. Cause I be bothered by I'd be bothered. You know? I guess in a situation like that, it's a lot better to be bothered than not be bothered. If I wasn't bothered by what I saw, then I would have a problem. Then there would be something the fuck wrong with me, you know? Okay? Like dead ass. Hold on, I'm switching hats. That's better. Okay. So let's see. Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective here. Okay? We're talking about some locations here. You know, let's do it like this. Since they two separate places here, so there's I can only well, let's just see what the link is between these two here. I think I should do it like that. Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective here. So what's the T? What is the T? What's the relationship between Minnesota and Washington? Okay, Washington State. Not Washington, D.C., but Washington State. Capital city of Minnesota is St. Paul, the North Star State. And then we have Washington, capital city Olympia, the Evergreen State, okay? Same shit, different day. So something is occurring a lot. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Tell me more. No, I'm just kidding. Legal issues. Okay. Wasting time, boss daddy. So this is like the emperor card in there. So we got somebody that's wasting some time in one of these two places, okay? A boss daddy is wasting time. There's a correlation. There's a relationship here between Minnesota and Washington State. The same shit, different day, legal issues, court, judges, immigration lawyers, etc. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. And stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. That's who's at the center of this, a boss daddy. Okay? So let's see what else we got here. A boss daddy. Minnesota, Washington. Okay? Same shit, different day, legal issues, wasting time. I never had allergies until I moved to North Carolina. And then that's when I got started to develop allergies, so I don't know. Well, there's some type of the Three of Swords here to the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse when I split the deck here. So there's some type of betrayal here that's put somebody at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. This boss daddy could be I don't know. What I'm picking up on is that this boss daddy is actually the one that's betraying somebody. So there's some type of betrayal on the behalf of this boss daddy because when you consider a boss, it's somebody that's in control. Tell me more about this. Okay. Tell me about this same shit, different day. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Working against something here. Somebody's been this boss daddy's working against somebody here. Okay. And I mean, this is what they do every single day. I mean, same shit, different day with Eight of Pentacles. They do this like every day. This is something that somebody works very hard at doing as well. And does it with a lot of precision. Damn. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. This person is working with some friends. So what's this Five of Pentacles here? Page of Wands here. Clarify Page of Wands. Nine of Cups. Well, maybe they're not doing this with friends, but the Three of Cups does talk about gossip. This also talks about partying, the partying lifestyle, drugs, drinking, having a good time. The Five of Pentacles here talks about being in a poorhouse or being left out of something here. This could really just, you know what I just heard? This boss daddy could not this boss daddy could possibly be losing a job due to their partying ways. So let's rewind this. There's a boss daddy about to lose their job, or they're not doing a good job, or their partying ways are working against them. Yeah. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. This person needs some help. This person, somebody's about to ask for help here. Yeah. So I feel like with the Five of Wands here in the reverse, somebody possibly has been fighting something or been in their head about something, because this talks about mental conflict or like somebody going over something in their head. So I was wrong. I jumped to a little bit of conclusions there. Blame it on the alcohol. No, it's not even that serious, y'all. It's a wine cooler kind of energy. Let's not go there. Won't be like last weekend, okay? This person is about to page of Wands to the Nine of Cups. This person is about to do this person's about to ask for help. Or this is the advice. Okay? The Page of Wands talks about communication, good news. That's going to make somebody very happy here. Somebody's about to ask for some help. This boss daddy, I feel like. Legal issues. Tell me about legal issues. Legal issues. What kind of legal issues here? Page of Cups in the reverse. Tower in the reverse. Page of Cups. Tower in the reverse here. The Moon in the reverse. Some type of secret's about to come out about the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Cups in the reverse talks about we got the Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. This person is facing some legal issues in court, possibly with their wife or baby's mother. Yeah. Tell me about this. Tell me what the Moon. Thank you. The Lover's in the reverse. I can't make it up. Let's do something here, because I said I was going to start. Yeah, page King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. I said I was going to start doing more of this, just so I learn, you learn, we learn together. I grow, you grow, we grow together. This is the way we're going to do it here. I'm going to look up what the Page of Cups in the reverse could be. All right. What is the Page of Cups in the reverse tarot? This is being co-pilot, okay? The Page of Cups in the reverse represents emotional immaturity, creative blocks, and difficulties expressing feelings. When this card appears, it suggests a struggle with harnessing your emotional and creative potential, which can lead to frustration or confusion. It's like having a secret idea or inspiration that you're keeping to yourself, perhaps fearing that others might dismiss or steal it away. Remember, creativity often flows unexpectedly, like a fish popping its head out of a cup. Stay open to those intuitive messages and explore new facets of yourself. Clarify the Lovers. This person doesn't really look all that happy either. He looks like he might be a little concerned about something here. He looks worried. I feel like this person might be worried about some type of, what is this here? Something that has to do with a lover of theirs, the Queen of Cups. Could be like a baby, again, like a baby's mom or something like that. Six of Swords in the reverse. Clarify Six of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the reverse. One more. Six of Cups in the reverse. One more. Knight of Swords. What are they doing to that dog? Whoever this boss daddy is there about to be a secret revealed. Legal issues. I don't know what this could do with about. I don't know, because it's not really telling me what these legal issues are about. But no, it kind of does a little bit though, because we do have the Knight of Swords here, Temperance in the reverse here. Sagittarius could be involved, but this talks about an imbalance. This talks about something that's going to be something about a huge imbalance, or somebody not being in touch with their. Because with the page of Cups, when I looked at something that caught my eye, explore new facets of yourself. It's like to the Tower in the reverse. There's about to be a secret that comes out about somebody and their lover. Something about this person's romantic relationships with somebody from the past. I feel like this secret is about to come out, and I feel like this is probably the reason. The same shit, different day. This person could really be kind of stressed out about this, drinking a lot, fucking up at work. Confirmation. I feel like this person, Six of Cups in the reverse talks about things of the past, something that this person is not happy about, something that made it could be very traumatic for this person. Knight of Swords, please. This talks about seizing the opportunity, rushing in, fastest moving knight in the day. Give me the Knight of Swords, please. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Another Emperor. I can't make it up. This person there's a secret about to come out about this person's sexuality. And it's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt this person, probably in court. This is probably what this person is worried about here. Because then I had a feeling that this Emperor card was going to come out. I should have said it so that the magic happens. But I had a feeling that this Emperor card was going to come out again. This person is involved in some type of homosexual relationship with somebody from the past, or has been. Okay, has been. Yeah, this person and it's I don't know, man. The Two of Pentacles here, imbalance again. This is a huge imbalance for this person. Ow! A huge imbalance for this person here. Why is this about legal issues though? Tell me. This is when the handmade oracle cards come into play. Like at this point, like, well, I mean, Why is this? Okay, so Holy Spirit, and because we are intuitive, you know, we use the cards to guide us, tell us the story here, you know. I think I might need another deck, though, for this. Just the ones I wanted. The Pope Tarot. I need to order another deck of these, though, that ass, though. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's been being. I felt it. Somebody was being blackmailed. So with this legal issues here, there's something that. So say for instance, like. Legal issues could really just mean that there's something illegal or something very illegal going on here. Somebody's being extorted. Yeah. And they don't want to do it anymore. They're tired of doing it. Or they can't afford to do it. I mean, check it out. This person's going into the poorhouse because of their habits. And mind you, this boss daddy energy does not mean that somebody has to be like Donald Trump rich. It just means that somebody is like a boss figure here. You know what I'm saying? This could just be somebody that could, you know, at one point in time, or could for all appearances, could be very stable, rich. You know, could be a business owner. Could have it. Obviously, they got this motherfucker got big dick energy. You feel me? Anybody could be a CEO of anything. You know what I'm saying? You just got to really kind of look at things like that. I feel like a lot of times we get into these a lot of times we get into these thought processes, or these, you know, we jump to the conclusion that because people have a very particular title, that it means that they have a very specific things that go along with that title. You know what I'm saying? But a CEO can be anybody. You know, hell, I could be a CEO. You know, you could be a CEO, chief executive officer of a company. Anybody can own a business these days. Anybody can, as we know, people can start any kind of business they want to and call themselves it can be an LLC, it can be a sole proprietorship, you can be a CEO of a company. This could be somebody that I just heard. This could be somebody that has likes to. So say like if somebody has a social media, like has a website or has a social media presence, there's like CEO. This is kind of like what they're known as. I just heard. Oh no, this person got to pay up somebody has to pay up on something. So something from a lover from the past. A Queen of Cups, this could be a feminine energy. I mean, take the energy as it resonates. I do feel like somebody's being extorted, though. Because there is a secret about to come out about this, about another masculine energy from the past. This person could be going through maybe like a divorce or something, because we did see that with the Page of Cups also, too, that does talk about, you know, pregnancy or child or some, you know, children. Maybe this person is not able to see their child because of what's about to come out, or maybe that's what they're afraid of. You know, I think that this is just my opinion. I totally, and I've said this before, a lot of people didn't like when I say it, but I don't give a fuck, okay? I understand I understand the concept of men not wanting, like being very terrified about their sexuality. I get it. I totally understand that shit. I do. Because we still live in a world where it's okay for, yeah, thank you, Holy Spirit. It's okay for like, because you know, I had this conversation what we were talking about earlier. There's a very particular role that men have in this world, and you know, to be somebody that is a man that deals with other men, especially if I don't really, you know, I think that this is really, it happens in all different. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. I really don't think it matters. I think that it's a stigma attached to it. Now, is there a demographic of people in this world where it's more socially acceptable for them to be out and proud? Yes. Okay. And because if you're a black dude, commercial break. If you're a black dude in this country and you're gay, you know, I don't really like to do it as you're a homosexual, whatever the case may be. for you to be a masculine gay dude is something that people talk more about, is not accepted. You know what I'm saying? It's, to me, I know better. I'm not going to say, listen, I know this is one thing I do know about. Okay? A lot of people in this country, especially from the black community, seem to accept really feminine gay dudes than they do masculine gay dudes, because really effeminate gay dudes represent the stereotype. They do what people are comfortable with, because see, people know. You know what I'm saying? Is it because people know, like, oh, okay, that person, yeah, blah blah blah. We know it, you know. I'm not sure what the thought process is behind that, but what people actually do think. But I do know that people, because people are comfortable with stereotypes. People are comfortable with what makes them comfortable. And to be a masculine man in this world, see, I think I just answered my own question. Because what you have is that you have if you're an effeminate gay guy, then you're typically gonna, you know, the world views you as a sissy or somebody that's submissive, like a woman. But if you're a masculine gay dude, yeah, it's about the respect factor as well. Not to say that effeminate gay dudes in this country, black gay dudes in this country, or effeminate gay dudes in this country aren't respected, but they are more celebrated than a masculine man, a masculine gay dude. They just more celebrated. People can understand an effeminate man being gay. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we see that's like they should be gay. But then if you're a masculine gay dude, it's always you kind of get a lot of shit, because then you got women who are like, oh, that's a shame. It's a shame that he's gay. You know, you never hear women go, that's good for him that he's a masculine, attractive masculine dude who's attracted to other men. You never hear women go, good for him being a masculine man, just being a regular dude who likes other men. It's always like, that's a shame. Something must have happened to him. But then if you see like an effeminate gay dude, everybody's like, good job, yeah, be out and proud. We support you. We support you. We support you. At least we know, because see, like, I've had people, you know. And motherfuckers say whatever they want to say about me. I don't really give a fuck. Motherfuckers can say, hey, you ain't that damn masculine. I don't give a fuck what you say. You could say that, but your bitch will still like it. Okay? And your ass probably do too, bitch. Okay? That's just my little 2 cents. But, you know, the thing about it is, though, is when... So let's say, for instance, you meet a masculine dude, and a woman meets a or a woman or a man, but it's going to get a different response. You get a woman who meets a masculine man, and they get to, you know, she's attracted to him, or she might be flirting with him, and then he goes, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I'm gay. And she's like, that's too bad. What happened to you? That's a shame. Nice looking man like you. Or you meet a dude, straight dude, who's talking to a dude, and, you know, he may, you know, say something, it comes up in the conversation, and he goes, damn, you gay too? Man, you gay? Damn. You know, it's kind of always like there's a disappointment that exists, and that's unfair. Because, you know, it's expected in this country that if you are a gay dude or a homosexual, that you got to be a big ass fag. You got to be a big old Nelly queen. You got to be really effeminate for people to respect the fact that you respect your sexuality. That's too bad. And I kind of feel like this is probably the reason why this masculine is so scared. The Five of Pentacles can also talk about fear. That was just a quick commercial break here. Tell me about this wasting time. It's stuff like that I think about a lot, because I don't agree. I don't agree with people not being honest with people about who they are if they're sexually involved with somebody. I don't believe in that. I think it's very destructive, and I think it's very dangerous, especially with the climate and the increase of sexually transmitted diseases in this here country. I definitely don't agree with that. But I understand why that occurs. Could you imagine how many men that are on the down low that are not honest about their sexuality? Do you understand that the biggest fear for a lot of these men are for people to treat them differently to the point to where they want to shame them, for people to not respect them as a man, because a lot of times that's what it has to do with. I understand that. I get it. I understand. I empathize with that. I do. I empathize with that and sympathize with that as well. Because there's a huge lack of respect that people, the moment that people find out like a masculine dude likes men, then it's like, again, it's like, oh, now why you gonna go do that? What happened to you when you was a kid? You know, you don't like pussy no more, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's just kind of like, what are y'all talking about? Like, people, it takes, you know, we grow up in a society where we have these norms, these norms, what's considered normal and acceptable, and we somebody that's gay is gay from the time they come into this world, and regardless of what people want to say or not. I mean, I really kind of feel like people need to stop being so fucking ignorant. Everybody that's gay, everybody that's walking around here that is gay has not been groomed or was molested when they were younger. That's such a huge misconception here. But you got somebody that's, you know, born gay or you know, figures out that they like people of this, are attracted to people of the same sex from a very young age. But we grow up in a society that says you can't be that way. You have to fit into this societal norm. And then when a person grows up and they're like, fuck, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. Is this right? Is this wrong? Blah, 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 blah. They see how, you know, being a homosexual or being gay is demonized in this society and how people are treated. Yeah, motherfuckers are like, now I see what they did to that dude when they found out he was gay. Shit, I listen. Listen. They're like, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get, because you know there's a part of a person that has to fulfill that part of who they are, and so people feel like, well, I got a wife and kids now. And I saw what happened to him. I see how this is probably going to go. If they find out that I like dudes, they're not going to let me see my kids. They're going to tell everybody. I'm going to be shamed. I'm going to lose my job. I'm not going to want to show my face anywhere. But I really want to get me some boy booty. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to try to find the most quick and discreet connection I can find to get my rocks off, and then I'm gonna go back home like nothing ever happened. Like, because this is what everybody wants me to be. This is who everybody expects me to be. And of course, that's not okay for people to do that. But we have to see both sides of the situation here. See, this is why sometimes I feel like these cards come out on my channel, because this is conversation. This could apply to a lot of people here. But I'm gonna round it out, because obviously this is a message for somebody out there, or maybe the Most High God just wants us to have a conversation about it. I'm not pulling bullshit though. I'm not making this up as I go along though. So, you know, just make sure everybody understands that. But people have to understand that if you motherfuckers want niggas to be honest with you about their sexuality, then you should make it easier, and you should make it more comfortable for people to be honest about their sexuality. Can you honestly say that if you're a woman and your husband comes to you and goes, honey, I love you and the kids, but I got to be honest with myself. I'm being honest with myself, and I'm being honest with you that I'm not attracted to women anymore. I really would like to go, you know, I'm gay. Of course, anybody, the normal person's going to go feel some kind of way. They're going to be kind of hurt or whatever. But that's at that point, it's like, okay, so now, yep, I'm just being honest with you. I'm telling you, what do most people do? They get mad and, oh, blah, blah, blah. They want to tell everybody that a man is a fag and he's gay, and, you know, they want to blast him instead of being, so then they cause all this damage. And I'm telling you now, that most, I can see where a man will go, it ain't even worth all that. Fuck that. Nope. But then people say that they want people to be honest. They wish, oh, if he would have just been honest. Well, did you create a safe space for a person to be honest? I've said this before. I guess this has to be a conversation again. Did you create a safe environment or a safe space for a man to be honest with you about this? And somebody could say, well, when I can't, it's different for women, okay? It's different for women. So let's stop it. Let's not go there. I just said this earlier in the first part of this video. The role of a man in this society is a lot different from the role of a woman. So we're not going there. But do people understand that? There's going to be a lot of women that are going to go, it still ain't right. Well, bitch, grow up and listen. Because a lot of times people just want to say something. You're not really listening to what the fuck I'm saying. Okay? No, it's not right for a man to cheat on anybody. Especially it's not right for a man to cheat on a woman with another man. There's a difference. A man cheat on a woman with a bitch, that's different. A man cheat on a woman with another nigga, now that's some different kind of shit. I understand that shit. But my whole point is that I just know better. I've seen it happen to a lot of men. Men have told me like why they don't tell nobody, because they're like, man, I've had conversations with some dudes and they're like, man, you know how much I wish I could have your life right now. Like I don't want to be married. I don't want to fuck. I don't have sex with my wife. Like I really wish I could just be free being me, but I can't, because if I do that, then this is what I'm gonna lose. This is what it's gonna happen to me. And I've always just told people, yep, I get it. Like I feel you gotta do what you gotta do, player. Because when women find out, now a lot of times they find out the really kind of fucked up ways. And I'm not saying that that's right, but I'm saying like, if people really want people to start being comfortable with things, then they got to make it so that people can be honest. I've had people tell me in the past the reason why they didn't tell me the truth is because they were afraid to tell me the truth, because they know how I can get. And so I had to pull back and say, you know what? Yeah, I do make it hard for people to tell me the truth sometimes. People want people to tell them the truth about their sexuality and want people to tell them the truth about who they are. But people don't want to be honest with themselves about why people maybe aren't telling them the truth, or what maybe the reason why people don't want to be honest with them. And that's just not even in marriages or intimate relationships. This could be about family groups. This could be about friend groups, confirmation. There's a huge cost in this. There's a huge cost in this world to be you, to be free, to be yourself. There's a huge cost for it, especially if everything that you've gained or everything that you've built has been built upon you playing a role or you being somebody else. A lot of people just aren't willing to sacrifice that, because what happens is that when that sacrifice is made, people lose more than just money and houses. They lose the respect of people around them. They lose a lot of the courage and self-esteem that they have. Yeah. Let's get some more guys out here wasting time. Wasting time. Somebody could be a Gemini. June 15th could be very significant here. Somebody could be born in the year 1977. All right. So we got Minnesota and Washington out here. Those states are significant to this download here. What's wasting time? Yeah, wasting time with this family. I'm trying to tell you. This person understands that it's like what I'm picking up. This person is about to probably check themselves into like some type of treatment facility. Clarify 10 of Cups. What's the 10 of Cups in the reverse? This person is not happy. This person has been wasting their time. The 10 of Cups can talk about family and stuff like that, but it also talks about ultimate wish fulfillment. I feel like this person understands that, I don't know if this person has children There are kids in the picture. It is the Ten of Cups. But I feel like this person is, Six of Pentacles here because it's uneven. It's unfair. This person feels like, I feel like this person feels like they've wasted a lot of time being indebted to this family, this idea of family. There we go. Ooh, leave it up to Uncle Savage to have a. You know what's so funny is like sometimes I'll tell you this is why either people really loved coming to see me, or people really kind of avoided me at times. Because this is how I am. I can, every single day. People know that at some point during the day we're gonna have a deep conversation, and sometimes people just don't want to deal with it, to have these kind of conversations. And I understand this shit, but why should I have to have them with myself all the time? Yeah, I'm telling you, because they know it's toxic. I can't make it up. I cannot make this up. It's not even that the person that they're with, this baby's mom or the wife and the kids, that's not toxic, but this whole kind of being in this, feeling like they have to be indebted to this. They've been wasting a lot of time pretending to be happy in a family unit that they just are not flourishing in. It's very unevenly yoked. This person doesn't want this toxicity anymore. And the toxicity is not the family unit. It is the lie. Give me one for the devil. I feel like this person has been being extorted to a certain degree or a certain level. Extortion isn't always about money. Extortion could be, there are a lot of, I'm telling you, man, some of these niggas out here, and I don't like to even admit this, but there are a lot of niggas that I know that I used to talk to that or were friends with that I later found out would secretly record them. They would meet people online. There's somebody that I know that met a couple of celebrities online, well-known people, and secretly recorded them and released those motherfucking videos. I know that they did. Okay? But there are a lot of people that will meet people online who are doctors, especially when I lived in Rochester. A lot of these doctors, a lot of people like that come from these wealthy families. But they have to keep up these images and appearances because they're married, because their family expects them to. And so they get involved in drugs and drinking and stuff like that because they don't know what else to do. Because there is nothing else to do. People can say it's easy. It's so much easier to just be you. Yes, it is. But when somebody has been somebody else their entire life, there's a whole clearing out of things. And sometimes, like you talk about a dark night of the soul, they're already going through the dark night of the soul. They don't see any kind of good way out. And so the biggest thing, when the worst thing happens, when people find out about their sexuality, these people go deeper into a darker descent. And some people don't even make it out. Because you really have to understand, somebody wanted to be a doctor. So if somebody wanted to be a doctor their entire life, they go to school, they do what their family tells them to do. They've worked hard, very, very hard to be a doctor, and because this is what they want to do. And then, but then what happens? Like, they already know. Their family probably already talk shit about gay people. Their wife is probably, they're married to somebody who they know if they find out, they're going to divorce them and take everything. And then what happens? So they keep it a secret. And I'm not excusing that. I'm not saying this is right. I'm just giving you, I'm not even playing devil's advocate. I'm showing you both sides of the dynamic. We already know it's wrong when people do the shit, right? When they lie and then they have extramarital affairs, when they are bisexual, or, and they don't tell their spouse. So they're afraid to lose everything. They're afraid to lose their family and their money. But then what happens then too is that when people find out, it doesn't stop there, because the wives, and then people start gossiping, so it gets back to their jobs, and people don't want to go to work. They lose everything's getting. I'm just trying to tell you what happens. So people always say, "Oh, it's so much easier to be you." Yeah, it is. In theory, it is. But you have to understand, it's just kind of like, it's a lot different. Things are a lot different when people come out at a young age, as opposed to. Because when you come out at a young age, you have an opportunity to then go, okay, yeah, this is where I can start. Okay? But when somebody is older and more established, for them to have to come out at a later age after being established and at a very particular age in a lifestyle that it was built on lies, what happens? Or built on tradition, what happens? It's not that, you know what? I got the hard part out of the way. I can start from here. No. It's like, damn. The hard part just got started. And then I got to figure out how to start from this very hard and dark place. It's not easy for people. People got to understand that. And I'm not pushing any like down low agendas or anything like that. I feel like I have to say that because there are some just very kind of emotionally immature people in this world still. But what I am telling you guys is I'm just trying to give you guys a different perspective on how things can take a very rapid decline for people when they have to not just start over, but start over from destruction, ground zero. And a lot of times people don't have anybody to turn to when these kind of things are found out. So you get a lot of these people, like when I was saying, like down in Rochester, these people that I knew would meet very wealthy, successful married men who were doctors, lawyers, blah 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 blah, and they would hook up with them online, maybe get to know them, kick it with them a couple of times, and then by that third time they'll tell them, like, they'll text them or email them and say shit like, I got a recording of us having sex. If you don't send me some money right away, I'll tell your wife. They already researched them, because the people get comfortable with them, start telling them their business, and I'm like, I know where you live, I know who your wife is, I'll just send her the video. And so people start to get extorted. So again, yep, it's better to be honest about people with shit, but a lot of times people just aren't. That's what kind of spirit says. That's the truth. 3 of Pentacles here in the reverse. And this person needs to stop collaborating here. And possibly even get a divorce here. Justice in the reverse. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles here. This person is very burdened by this imbalance in their life. They already know what's going to happen if they go to court. It's going to be fucked up. They're going to be heavily burdened. So this person is very scared. Yep, they're going to lose everything. And they're trying to stop that. That's why they don't want anybody looking into this shit. That's why they don't want to go within. This is probably the reason why they're being restricted. They're being restricted. They're being restricted from being themselves, going within here. Yeah. They already know if this lie comes out, it's a wrap. When this shit's exposed, it's a wrap. With the world here, probably the whole world's gonna know. Who knows who we're talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Ooh-wee. This person is about to go to treatment though. Maybe once they're gonna ask for help here because they know they need it. I don't know what this. So you know what? In all actuality, I feel like a lot of times these energies come out in a lot of my readings because the person that's going through this shit is probably watching. Because they know I understand the shit. At least, I get it. I'm not sitting around judging motherfuckers because, there's a lot of people's. Yeah, I do talk shit about these scabs, these homosexual, these bisexual, gigolo-ass, scab-ass niggas. I'll talk shit about them all day, but I'm talking about people who just are trying to be happy and find themselves or don't discover who they are until later in life. And I understand how the world can beat you up for that, okay? So I feel like a lot of niggas that are going through this watch my channel, okay? And that's facts. It's a safe space, okay? But if you're watching, dude, you got to do what you got to do for you. You got to do what makes you happy, but you can't injure other people trying to. You're never going to find happiness by making other people unhappy by telling lies. A lot of times, us being honest. Hello, this is an honest channel, but a lot of times, us being honest and living in our truth makes a lot of people unhappy, and you can't worry about that. But don't let somebody else tell your story before you do. So if you go into treatment, it looks like you're about to ask somebody for help. You're gonna, because you need it. You're losing yourself in these drugs or alcohol or this lifestyle here. Same shit, different day. You're doing this every day. You could be popping pills. You could be drinking. You could be using drugs. You could be having a lot of gratuitous sex. I don't know, but what I will tell you is this: is that once you ask for some type of help here, you'll get the mental clarity that you need, and you might be able to find some type of support that way. Simplify your life, and the answer you seek will appear. Is your oracle message here, fam, whoever you are. Okay. And for people out there that maybe you suspect that your partner or your husband or your boyfriend is not even, maybe they're not gay, maybe they're bisexual, maybe blah 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 blah. I personally kind of feel like, if this is just my opinion, if a dude's bisexual at some point, he gonna be gay as fuck. I feel like that's what I feel like. I feel like I don't know. I don't really believe in the. I believe that bisexuality is just a pit stop before you know, but not even just to say, like, I don't know, I could be wrong. You know, there are probably men that I don't believe that anybody can be bisexual, like that a man can be bisexual for an extended period of time before he finally. Most men that I know that started off in saying they were bisexual always ended up being with a man in the end. Okay, it's a pit stop. That's just my opinion. Again, what I think don't even fucking matter. That ain't fact. It's just an opinion. Okay, it's an opinion. All right. But if you do suspect, or if you do have a concern that somebody that you know that maybe that you are dating or that you are involved with is confused about their sexuality, or they're maybe not being honest with you about it. If you really care about somebody and you really want to know the truth, maybe you should provide a safe space and opportunity for that person to be honest with you. Be their friend instead of their adversary, even if it hurts you. Because what you got to understand is that, you know, it's hurting you because you might feel deceived. But do you understand that the deception that a person is dealing with inside of themselves? Like, seriously though, yeah, I get it. You may feel like, oh, this person deceived me, but they only deceived you because they don't know what to do. They've been lying their whole entire fucking life, or a vast majority of it. So yeah, you're entitled to feel however you feel too. Yes, you are. Your feelings are very valid when it comes to that shit. But you know, if you really love somebody and you care about somebody, you have to understand that you're probably there. You're there to probably make a choice to either really help this person or really hurt this person. This person might be your assignment. You know, this is a lesson for both of y'all. But Washington State and Minnesota are very significant here. Okay. And again, simplify your life and the answer you seek will appear. Simplifying your life, I feel like, and I'm not a doctor, I'm just telling you, simplifying your life becomes a lot easier when you are not under the influence of heavy alcohol, drug abuse, and partying lifestyles. That's the end of the message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know when all my uploads. You feel me? Whoever you are out there, fam, it gets better. Just pray about it, but go get you some. It's not, you know, treatment is one of them places. Like I say, you don't have to. If you're an alcoholic, a lot of things are just very situational and environmental, and are just coping mechanisms for something else. Usually, substance abuse is a symptom of some type of mental health concern or some type of trauma, but you can get the answers you're looking for if you go to the right treatment facility. All treatment facilities are not made for everybody, okay? They're just not. A lot of these motherfucking treatment facilities just want people to come in there to fill beds and have them do a lot of paperwork so that they can get paid. They don't really do anything. They don't really teach people anything there, and they don't allow people the alone time that they need to really focus on themselves because they got so much homework and paperwork to do, which is a mandate and a requirement if they want to receive government funding for people participating in their programs. Okay. Most celebrities, when they go to treatment, you know what they do? It's like a spa. They're at the spa, and they most of the time that they're there, they're alone to themselves, so they can relax and chill away from everybody, and then they go see a therapist, an on-site therapist, while they're there. If you're somebody that is looking to get treatment and you're not a celebrity and you don't have money to pay for it out of your pocket or go to a private facility like that, if you get the government to fund your venture to treatment, oh yeah, you're definitely. You're going to be doing a lot of you're going to be doing a lot of things that don't even apply to your situation because these people need to get paid. And that's why a couple of these motherfucking places here in Minnesota just got shut the fuck down, were raided by the feds because they just, they get people to come in there only to get them to keep coming back. So they're not really helping people. And a lot of these people that work in these treatment facilities are nothing but pimps and drug pushers. Okay. And sex traffickers. Okay. Shit. This is my last motherfucking message for the night. Got things to do. All right, y'all. That's the end of this message. I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you got something from it. I think it's a very important, nice conversation. Fellas, be nice to women. Protect women. If you see a woman in trouble, there's nothing wrong with stepping in to help her. I'm not saying step in and get your ass beat the fuck up or murdered. But as a man, you can always intervene at times to diffuse a situation or to make a difference in a woman's life or a person's life, but a woman more importantly, what I was talking about earlier, okay? End of the message, closing it out. I'm Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. What's up, baby? I love you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Select the all option so that you know when all my uploads upload. You feel me? You got something on your eye. Hold on. Got something on your cheek. All right. Yeah, there we go. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.